So some of my best memories of UNR Med, I think what's kind of fun with UNR Med is memories are kind of related to kind of the bonds I formed with my classmates, but then also the kind of memories you get as you start those clinical years. I mean, I can still remember the first baby I delivered. I can still remember when I was in a kidney transplant, when they released all the clamps and the kidney pinked up and actually started producing urine. But a lot of those first kind of stick with you. But if I look back, especially over my time as a medical student, probably my best time was graduation week. I remember graduation week, it was the last, right before graduation, was the time when all the tests were done, everybody knew where they were matching, you knew where you were going, and it was a time where we could just hang out, do fun things. I always remember the golf tournament. I think the golf tournament's usually a favorite of everybody's each year. But you had the dean there, we had all our classmates. It's kind of sad because you realize that was kind of the last time we were all together before we all went our separate ways. But I think, yeah, most of my memories are probably related to the bonds you make with classmates and then that last hurrah right before graduation. So some of my best memories of Reno, kind of Tahoe area, for me, big things, I was born and raised in Reno, so I've always kind of grown up with Reno. So of course, I'm big into a lot of what everybody else is into, a lot of the outdoor stuff. One of my passions, and actually what kind of a previous career for me before med school, was aviation. I was a pilot. And I've been able to come back, and I always liked flying, just not the career side of it. And so now for me, flying has become kind of that release hobby. And so one of the big things I'm involved with is like the Great Reno Balloon Races. So every September, and I flew in the event for about 10 years, and now I've kind of stepped into a role where I'm a little more involved with the launch stuff. But there's nothing, one of my favorite things is when you get up in the air early in the morning over Reno or down, we fly a lot of times down Carson City or Minden-Gardnerville, and just be able to see that 360 view of, you get the Lake Tahoe view, kind of the Sierra view, and you look out to the east and now you've got kind of the desert mountains out that way. So that's kind of my best memories, is kind of my time I spent in the air around the area.